I heard Satan wanted to hear me play my song, so I took a journey down to hell to the throne room. Only Satan was not there, so I'm standing around waiting for Satan to get back when I decided I'm going to sit down on the throne. Because, like my legs was tired. It was a long journey. He knows me. He wouldn't mind. Well, no sooner did I sit down than this dude comes walking in and starts talking to me, wanting me to buy his soul. And that's when I realized this kid thinks I'm Satan because I'm the guy sitting on the throne. I'm thinking, don't panic. We can get up, blend in, mingle, look inconspicuous. That's when I feel a little tug at my leg. I look down, I see my little bad girl. I bring her up and I set her on my lap. And as I strummed the strings, she let out an evil hiss that sounded about like this. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. Been around for a long, long time. I stole many man's soul and faith. I was around when Jesus Christ had his moment of doubt and pain. I made sure that Pilate washed his hands and sealed his fate. I'm pleased to meet you. You can guess my name. What's puzzling you is the nature of my game. I stuck around St. Petersburg when I saw it was a time for a change. Killed the Tsar and his ministers, Anastasia, she screamed in vain. Rode a tank, held the general's rank, while the Blitzburg raged and the body stank. I smiled with glee as your kings and queens fought for 10 decades over the gods they made. Shouted out, hey, who killed the Kennedys, when after all it was you and me. And yes, I did lay traps for those troubadours who were killed before they reached Bombay. I'm pleased to meet you, you can guess my name. What's puzzling you is the nature of my game. Just as every cop is a criminal and all the sinners are saints, I tried you can call me Lucifer, for I'm in need of some restraints. If you meet me, have some courtesy, some sympathy and some taste. Use all your well-learned politeness, I lay your soul to waste. I'm pleased to meet you, you can guess my name. What's puzzling you is the nature of my game. An old cowboy went riding out one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way, when all at once a mighty hood of red-eyed steers he saw plowing down the ragged sky and up the cloudy draw. Their brands were still on fire, their hooves were made of steel, their horns were black and shiny, and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cry, yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yo, those riders in the sky. Their faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, their shirts all soaked in sweat. They're riding hard to catch that herd, but they ain't caught 'em yet. But they've got to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride by, hear them cry, yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yo, those riders in the sky. As the riders leaned on by me, heard one call his name. If you want to save your soul from hell from riding on our range, then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yo, those riders in the sky. I'm gonna warn you right now, this song is dark. Some of you may want to just go ahead and cut and run right now while you still can. But for those of you willing to continue this journey into the darkness with me, I call this song The Redemption of Judas. I stole it from Motley Crue. They'd sue me if they want, but hey, I ain't got no money. Well, kneel down, you sinners, to streetwise religion. Greed's been crowned your new king. Hollywood's dream team, just today's trash queen. Save the blessing for the final ring. I carry my crucifix under my deathless, forward my mail to meet in hell. The liars and the martyrs lost faith in the Father, long lost in the wishing well. Take a ride on the wild side. A lot of people ask me, hey Joe, what'd you go to hell for? And I tell them, because that's what Jesus did. See, a lot of Christians believe that when Jesus died, he went to hell, he battled Satan, defeated him, took the key from him. No, that's not what happened. I mean, yeah, Jesus went to hell, all right, but he did not fight Satan. He carried him out. Told this to a kid once. He said, you mean to tell me Jesus went to hell to save Satan? I said, of course, who else you can go to hell to save? Like, duh. There is only one way out of hell. You carry somebody. They will not let you out alone. That is the key. Jesus knew it before he ever even left. That's why he spent all that time hanging out with sinners and transgressors. He was looking for somebody that wanted to leave. He found a man named Judas. Just think about it. Judas is the only disciple that actually threw the money on the ground like Jesus did. Well, I ain't dropping no names, glamorized cocaine puppets with strings of gold. Easter lay at midnight, Papa won't be home tonight. Been found dead with his best friend's wife. Fatal strikes, gang fights, we rely on the wild side. Murder, rape, no escape, we're doing time on the wild side. A baby cries, a cop dies, that's a day's pay on the wild side. Wild side. Tragic life kicking ass on the wild side. Has he lost his mind? Can he see or is he blind? I'm finished with my woman cause she couldn't help me with my mind. People think I'm insane cause I am frowning all the time. All day long I think of things but nothing seems to satisfy. Think I'll lose my mind if I don't find something to pacify. Can you help me occupy my mind? I need someone to show me the things in life that I can't find. I can't see the things that bring true happiness. I must be blind. Say a joke and I will sigh. You will laugh and I will cry. Happiness I cannot feel and love to me is so unreal. Nobody wants me. I'm here all alone. So now as your Heather's was telling you now of my fate, I tell you to enjoy your life. I wish I could, but it's too late. Nobody loves me, everybody hates me. Vengeance from the grave, he kills the people he once saved. I'm friends with a monster under my bed. Get along the voices inside of my head. You wanna save me? Quit holding your breath. You think I'm crazy? I want the fame, but they want to play their game. Sitting on thrones seems like an easy way to make gains. But little did I know, once you sit down, you can't get back up. Oh well, what's the devil to do when you're in a dark hole with nothing but a blank wall staring back at you? Evil I'm not, people get to choose. Yet you want to blame me for the dirt on your shoes? Ha, I'm not to blame for your shame. You want to be my friend, I'll do the same. But if you want to leave me here to rot, then I say I know you not. Whatever you choose to decide to do, don't you ever forget that I'm friends with the monster under your bed. Get along the voices inside of your head. You want to save me? Only a fool would do that. You think I'm crazy? I'm good with that. And for the record, I'm not crazy. My invisible friends had me tested just to make sure. was never good at talking, too many things I could not say, but the thoughts never went away. I'm sure you'll remember, said all I wanted was a little sympathy, and you can add this to that memory. Too many times I felt so sad and lonely. Too many times I needed someone there. Too many times I tried to tell you something. Too many times I felt like no one cared, and I don't like asking, and it's not easy to say, but I never learned how to pray. So if you have a moment, it would mean so much to me. Oh, can't you see if you would just say a prayer for me? Too many times I didn't have a moment. Too many times you said I was much too strong. Too many times these things can't last forever. Too many times I proved you so daggone wrong that when you saw the changes, you thought they'd go away. Do you still remember that day? Can't really fault you, only got myself to blame. But do you still feel the same? And I waited so long for someone to take my hand and say they understand. Waited so long for someone to show the way to make a better day. Waited so long for someone to spare a kiss for the love I miss. Waited so long for someone to look me in the eye and say it's worth another try. But you kept me waiting too many times. They were on the edge of their seats, hanging on my every word, and I knew it was time to tell them the truth. I said, I want you to imagine a silver coin that has had all of the marks sanded off of it so that it is smooth. Then I want you to imagine that coin has been polished so that it is shiny. So shiny you can see your reflection in it like a mirror. If you look at yourself on one side of that coin, you will see yourself as God, the good side. Turn the coin over, look at yourself on the other side, you will see yourself as Satan, the evil side. For every coin has two sides. One side is good, one side is evil. We never get to know which side is which. If you hold the coin up to admire how good you look, the people looking at you will see the other side and they will know how evil you are. That is the nature of the beast. You cannot cheat nature, not even with your money. If you use your money to do something good, the person you give it to will use it for something evil. That is the flaw with money. It takes more than one person to work. Wherever you have money, you will have crime, thieves, drugs, gambling, prostitution, gangs, fights, war, famine, pestilence, disease, pollution, extinction. I don't know why anybody would want to touch money, for to touch money is to touch death. But hey, what do I know, right? I'm just the guy sitting on the throne. Moved his family from the Carolina home. They had dreams about the West, started to roam. 6 long months on a dust-covered trail. They say heaven's at the end, but so far it's been hell. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, it's waiting for them there. They were digging and sifting from 5 to 5, selling everything they found just to stay alive. Gold flow free like the whiskey in the jar. Sin was the big thing, Lord, and Satan was the star. There's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in those hills, it's waiting for them there. Dance hall girls was the evening treat. Empty cartridges in blood lined the gutters of the street. Men were shot down for the sake of fun, or just to hear the noise of the 44 guns. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, it's waiting for them there. Now his widow, she weeps by his grave. Tears flow free for her man she could not save. Shot down in cold blood by a gun that carried fame. All for useless and worthless, no good claim. There's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, it's waiting for them there. Fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, it's waiting for them there. So like, do I ever miss my old life? Pack up all them dishes, make note of all good wishes, say goodbye to the landlord for me. That guy has always annoyed me. Throw away them old LA papers, that moldy box of vanilla wafers. Adios to all this concrete. I'm about to get me some back road dirt street. If I could just get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land that I ain't bought. If I could just get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Here's to you, old skinny Denny, the only one that I will miss. I can hear your bass note ringing sweet and low like the gift you're bringing. Play it for me one more time now. Gotta give it all we can now. I believe every word you're saying. We gotta keep on playing. If I could just get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land that I ain't bought. I could just get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Put the pink slip in the mailbox. Leave the key in the front door locked. They will find it likely as not, along with all the things that we forgot. Oh my darling, don't you cry now. Love's a gift that's truly handmade. We got something to believe in. Don't you think it's time we're leaving? If I could just get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land that I ain't bought. I could just get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught. At this point, I realized Satan was not going to show, for he does not want to hear what I had to say, but I was not about to leave these good people in hell. So I said to them, love. Love is the most powerful force in this universe. It is not possible to kill love. Jesus proved that while hanging on the cross. You cannot kill love. Love is not something you carry in your heart. It's not something you give. It's not something you get. It is a verb. It is something you do. You were born instinctively knowing that your mother loved you because she fed you. She took care of you. Your father, he protected you. Love is something we are born instinctively knowing how to do. Hate is something we have to be taught. If you have hate for Satan, then he has already defeated you, for that is exactly what he wants you to do. He knows that your hate for him will be the death of you. Jesus told us to love each other. If everybody loved each other, we would all be here living together in the spirit of peace and love, right here on earth, just as it's done in heaven. All we have to do is love each other. Those are the instructions to turn hell into heaven. All we have to do is love each other. And with that, I wanted to leave them with a song of peace and love. When Johnny comes marching home again, hurrah, hurrah. We give him a mighty welcome home, hurrah, hurrah. Men will cheer, boys will shout, ladies they will all turn out, we'll all feel free when Johnny comes marching home again. The old church bell will peal with joy, hurrah, hurrah. To welcome home our darling boy, hurrah, hurrah. Village lads and lasses say, with roses we will strew the way. We'll all feel free when Johnny comes marching home again. Get ready for the Jubilee, hurrah, hurrah. We'll give our hero 3 times 3, hurrah, hurrah. The laurel wreath is ready now to place upon his little brow. We'll all feel free when Johnny comes marching home again.